So we open with a long, boring lesbian scene. I just couldn't find a fart to give. But after that, we all get our dogs together for a little birthday party for Larsa's dog. Her dog trainer is hot, though. I'll give her that. However, Adriana lets everyone know she's getting a Brazilian butt lift. But it goes over like a lead balloon. Or a lead butt. A lead butt. So they calling her a hypocrite because she was giving Larsa crap on her fake butt last season. See, Larsa, she was so obsessed with your butt, she just wanted one. That's all it was. She couldn't suss it out. And now she gonna ask you to go with her for the surge. Bump that heifer. Oh, Lord, and here comes Lisa. So Lisa tells Adriana about the nanny breaking her arm. The goat was eating off the table and nobody took away that plate. They just left it there for people. Ooh, y'all nasty. So Larsa and Lisa have a moment again about this damn mortgage or line of credit or whatever he leaving her. You know what, Larsa? This is so painful. I bet you think twice before you bring something like this up again. Because as petty as you are, she's petty. You're bringing it up every 5 minutes. She's making you pay for your petty. And us too. I ain't getting into it with the heifer because the heifer never let shit go. Okay, so we hugged it out again. Oh, God, Nicole getting guilted by her mom to talk to her pappy again. But those stone crabs look good. So her pappy can't even show up to her house without his harlot. Leave him alone. But now it's the day of Lisa's good vibes party. Over at Lisa's, she's like, Lenny, is that what you're wearing to the party? And he don't care. That's what he's wearing to your divorce announcement. He's like, yeah, fine, I'll put on a salmon shirt for you. He is done. You can tell by the way he walking through that house. Lisa, yeah, I can't believe you couldn't see this divorce coming. Lenny likes to have sexy people, models, and promoters at his parties, and you like friendly faces? Yeah, he's looking for a new friendly face to get up out of yours. He's on his Wad and Dixon. So everybody starts showing up at this party. Lord, she's telling everybody, oh, Lenny lost 16 pounds. He ain't do it for you, heifer. He ain't do it for you. So everybody's talking, and of course, Alexa mentions that one of the guys she was dating had to bury his mom, and Adriana says, the one with the wife and kids? And she said, well, I ain't asked him that yet since, his mama just died. She said, well, I'll ask. What? Worry about your own man. So Adriana fesses up and says, I heard it from Marisol. Because you was starting that bad housewife lying. But Nicole and Adriana go over to the hot tub, dip their feet in, and talk about their dysfunctional parents. Oh, Lord, but across the party, Larsa's talking about dating again. Hide your basketball players and their sons. Larsa said, maybe I should date a model, a really good-looking guy. Well, it would definitely be something new for you, because you like an uggo. So Lisa says, let's all get back on the good foot. I just lost my baby, my dog. Life is short. Let's go to the Keys and celebrate. I want to go to the Keys. Invite me. However, Julia's telling Nicole, Martina says I got to get my act together. She gonna shove off. Aw, she wanted to have more kids, but Martina said no. I'm with Martina, though. I'm sorry, that's a non-go-go. So now Alexa and Lisa come over and start comforting her. And they're like, look, relationships have up and downs. Lisa says, me and Lenny are on an up right now. Well, get ready to hit that down. But yeah, that empty nest, I hear that's a big adjustment. Inside, Lenny's talking with his friend Vito. And Lenny's whispering to Vito, in a couple months, I might be single too. Might be. You're gunning for it. You already lost the weight. He's like, well, we've been arguing about the same thing for years. His friend don't want him to get divorced, but he says, no, I want to be free. Oh, they ain't even sleeping together no more. He said if I slept with her, I'd be cheating on who I really care about. And she doesn't know. Nobody knows except for the hot mic. Hot mic. Oh, we got a hot mic. Hot mic. Lenny's like, yeah, I'm Mike. That's why I'm whispering. You don't know how mics work. Oh, my God. You can't be that stupid. But you are, Blanche. You are. Well, let's get to the next episode because that wasn't shit. 3 days later. Over with Julia, she don't even know what school her daughter goes to, but quizzing her about grades. Oh, Lord, Lars out on a date. He ain't cute. He's too old to be wearing that Figaro chain. He's like a fitter version of John that Nene was dating. Oh, they on a little sushi date. I'm sorry, but she don't want nothing to do with this white man. I ain't never seen Larsa wink at a white man. What you doing with him? These lesbians they got on are really boring. Let's get to the divorce. Over with Nicole. She's having Adriana over for lunch. Oh, she's having Gertie too. And boring Julia rounds out the group. Lisa's running late and everybody's concerned because they know her man's about to drop her. So we gonna get on the boat. So Gertie and Adriana get on the good foot. Gertie said, I didn't know if you really thought I was your friend. I didn't know if I just worked with you. And Adriana's like, no, I thought of you as a friend. Okay, good, because I'm kind of tired of y'all going at it over nothing. I'm sorry, not Adriana, Alexia. Lisa texts them that she's not feeling well, but she's looking forward to their time coming up in the Keys. So now they get to talk about Lisa's party and all the thirsty heifers coming for Lenny, but she brings them into the house. Yeah, Lisa, you let somebody scam on your squirrel. They like, you gotta chaperone your coot with coin out here because the young hussies are out to get them. So everybody getting ready to go to the Keys. Packing montage. Oh, we're taking a private plane for a little 20-minute flight. However, Larsa gone drive with Marisol and Kiki. And Lisa's late again. Boy, we 27 minutes in and still ain't heard about this divorce. They dragging it out. Oh, they asking Nicole's husband to move the plane or fiance and prank Lisa. And he's like, I'm not a pilot. I'm not driving y'all around. I'm just doing this as a favor for the show. Show off my plane. Where do you find a man with a plane? Because if I'm going to put up with they shit, they better have a plane and a boat. Oh, the fiance got mad. He said, look, I wait an hour and a half for this heifer and I got to go into work. Tell her she need to drive or I'm leaving. He ain't got all day. Okay, so Lisa finally arrives just in the nick of time. Why are these girls playing sex question games in the car? Aren't we 40? I'm not doing that at 40. I mean, that was stuff you did in your 20s. Ooh, what's this? What's that? Really, it's all old news now. So they finally get to dang Key West. Aw, she's really sad. I'd be sad too, leaving that house. And losing a husband, and the dating pool has shit in it. Child, try to make it work. But he seems pretty done with your ass. Oh, this resort is stunning. I want to go to the Keys. But I imagine this is what Hawaii will look like. I'm so excited. I'm going to make some tuna. Episode taken forever. So everybody's got nice rooms and they're all facing the courtyard. I mean, this is, wow, beautiful. So as we're settling in, Lisa's talking to her nanny and her nanny ain't feeling well. So she called Lenny, they daddy, and he's like, you sure you can't find somebody to watch the kids? Because I got tennis. You sure you can? I really would like you to find somebody to watch them kids because I don't want to look at them. Then she breaks down, F the tennis, be with your kids. No, that ain't nobody's tennis. He's with a twat. Tennis is code for mistress. Girl, he is through. You can hear the fed up in his voice. So all the girls go to the bar by the pool to have some drinks. Lisa, of course, is the last to join after that fight with Lenny. Lenny the latch. So Lisa tells the girls she might have to leave because ain't nobody watching them children. So now Lisa breaks down and tells the girls she's having issues in her marriage. Child, it ain't issues in the marriage. The marriage is over. Go on and sell that rock. You can get a house for that. You got enough jewelry where you'll be fine. You better run his pockets. So she comes out and says, my marriage is over. Lenny is dating another woman. I'd be kind of sad. He a little cute. And this is one of the skanks that used to come to their soirees right under your nose. He said you need to go find a home for you and the kids. Damn. Cordelia Stewart, a booty toot put out. Well, we may as well go on to episode 6 since they didn't give us nothing in episode 5 or 4. So they tell her to get on the horn with some lawyers, get everybody on retainer so he can't get a good one. Child, he putting her out and already got a girlfriend. He probably already has his lawyer. They're telling her to stay in the marital home, but I don't even know if there's a point in that. I mean, if he's like, look, I'm going to be bringing hussies in and he's already shown his ass, I'd just get to pawning the jury so that way I ain't got to ask you for nothing until it's court ordered. The first thing to go is that ring and put a payment on a new place. That way I know, okay, this is our new home. We ain't going to have to move because I could tell you right now, he'd make you sell that house because it has a mortgage on it. You going to be able to handle that mortgage? I have to say, though, I'm hurting for her because she still loves him. Oh, my God. Kiki said, I knew he was dirty. I could tell by the shape of his head he was up to no good. You're no good, you're no good. I can tell your forehead said you ain't good. So now we gonna play a game, a penis game. These games never go well. It's always an excuse to be shady and shitty. First question is, who would get high off their own supply if they were a dealer? And they said Alexa. But Marisol said, look, I'm actually the consumer here. And I could see it, Marisol. I could see you doing a bump in a bathroom. What? Marisol was arrested? Oh, okay. She's one of those girls. A Marlo T. If they were prostitutes, who'd make the least amount of money? And Julia said her. No, Julia, actually, yeah, I would say you. Marisol gives me Madam T. I could see her pimping y'all out. Oh my God, Alexia said you know how to be a prostitute. You're Russian. Wow, that white on white crime. Oh, who has the lowest standards? And everybody looking at Adriana. I would say Larsa has the lowest standards. I would say Larsa. Anybody that tries to be friends with a Kardashian, your standards ain't up there. Oh, so now Julia's upset about Alexa's Russian comment, and I would be too. And Alexa gonna say, I was giving you a compliment. You could have kept that compliment, heifer. So the next day, the girls get together on the bus and they all kind of get on Gertie for giving her advice when she ain't been divorced. All of them have been divorced. They like, look, we know what she's going through. You don't. I mean, I don't think Gertie was giving her any bad advice. She clearly opened up. So we gonna roll cigars today and learn how to make mojitos. However, Julia pulls Alexa to the side and lets her know she didn't appreciate that Russian prostitute comment. She's been hearing it all her life, and quite frankly, she's tired. Oh, God, Alexa really gonna say, well, Russian women have that reputation. I mean, at least she ain't being racist to black people, so I'm gonna let it slide. But now they get to arguing. Oh, Julia said, well, you lived off drug money for how long, but you gonna make fun of Russian women for making money with their bodies because they had to. How dare you? She said, oh, well, I actually had money from my pappy. I was a victim of love. Girl, you accepted gifts bought with drug money, you low-level Erica Kane. You're just upset that I made a comment that you didn't like. No, you made a comment that was racist. Prejudice, however you want to call it. Meanwhile, the girls on the bus are watching them and they like, oh, we getting fingers in the face. Julia said, well, look, your sorry right now doesn't work for me. I mean, if you're looking for sincerity from this heifer, you're never going to get it. So Adriana just says, I'm going to disengage. It's my birthday. I don't like the way the conversation is going. I don't have time for this. Oh, Lord. So Alexa gets on the bus and she starts talking about this documentary she watched about Russian women coming over here to have anchor babies. And Adriana's like, well, we could watch Cocaine Cowboys and talk about your baby's daddy. How about that? Oh, God, she said, well, you could be a drug dealer and be a good person like you could be a Russian prostitute and be a good woman. The doubling down is incredible here. I mean, that foot is in the mouth, just Julia is furious. And then Adriana said, well, what's worse, prostitution or drug dealing? I would say drug dealing because, that's feeding people's addictions. It's your pussy. Just sell it. You may as well get something for it. Don't just give it away. But then Alexia says, well, what's more shameful is women that go out with married men. So that's a dig to Adriana. So now Adriana's offended. She's like, what, how'd I get in it? So Adriana says, well, wait a minute. You were married when you were dating Herman. All I can hear is leave me alone. I mean, everybody's really shrill. It's very bird-like, and that's where the shit ends. But I'ma see you soon for something. I don't know what though, but something.